Hey guys, Jamstrap here, and welcome back to another Weekly WIP. Now, if this is your first time catching the Weekly WIP, it's basically a series I do where we just kind of discuss what we've been doing in the hobby for the last week or two. So that's not only things you've been painting, but things you've kit bashed, built, read, bought, anything along those lines. Anything to do with the hobby. So yeah, I just kind of talk about what I've been up to the last week or two, and then hopefully you guys will jump in the comments below. Tell me what you've been up to, or even better, join my Discord. I'll have the link in the description below, and we can share some pictures and just chat about the hobby. So yeah, let's get straight into it. Now, this actually been a pretty busy week for me. I mean, it could have been busier, I guess, but between YouTube and painting and stuff, yeah, I think I've gotten quite a bit done. All right, firstly, let's go over my Primaris Rune Priest dude over here, because I did show him in last episode, but that was kind of like a work in progress one, and he is completed now, so I thought I'd give you guys a proper little look. Don't know if you guys followed me on Twitter or Instagram or something, you would have seen the pictures there, or on my Discord like I said. But yeah, this dude is done. I should actually mention quickly, apologies for if the sound's a bit different or anything like that, because I've actually just moved offices and I'm kind of still setting up, and this is the first video I'm recording in here, so it might be a bit more echoey or might hear some cars or something like that. But anyway, I digress. Yeah, this is probably one of my favorite Space Wolves I've done so far. Hopefully in this lighting and stuff you can kind of see I did like a glazing on the cloaky jacket thing he's got there. I'm pretty pleased with it, first attempt doing that. Yeah, not too bad, like I said before. I'm not going to go too in depth with it because I've gone through it, but purpley rune sword there. Second or third attempt ever at wet blending. I think it came out pretty well. Weathering a little bit there. I think this new office's lighting is much better actually. You can actually see the detail in his face now. Yeah, so that's my Rune Priest dude, little glowy hand and stuff, little wolfy talismans just to give them that extra little bit of spice. And yeah, I'm super happy with him. Probably one of the better faces I've done, mainly because he doesn't actually have proper eyeballs, but yeah, really enjoyed that one. A lot of fun. And then, sticking to the wolfy theme, and with the next 4 models I'll be showing you guys, this actually brought me up to my 1000 points isolation army challenge I kind of set for myself. So while I was stuck at home and I have all these wolves lying around his massive backlog, I thought, you know what? I'm going to try and crack through it. I'm going to make myself 1000 points of Space Wolves I can play when lockdown is over. Because I always kit bash and build wolves, but I've just never get around to painting them. So this guy's also like glazy thing on the back there. I don't know if you can see it too well. You know, a little bit of weathering. He didn't come out too bad, but I think the day I made him, I had a bit of a migraine, and I could feel myself getting to that kind of finish line. You know, I've been painting these guys for a couple of weeks, so I was like, you know what, I just want to get this done. So his like face looks a little bit dirty. He's got the eyeballs in there, but they look a bit funny. Not 100% happy with that, to be honest. I'm gonna have to go back at some point. And I even forgot to weather the shoulder pads and clean up a bit of paint around his rim there. Yeah, a bit of a messy job there, but I was just super happy to get it done. If my camera will focus. Yeah, so that was my Gravis captain there. Alright, these dudes I won't show you all 3 of them probably. Show this guy and the sergeant because they, you know, they're the same. But yeah, this was my better attempt at pack markings. I try to do like thinner, sharper kind of lines. Yeah, I do a different kind of weathering on these, just like an edge highlight weather, just to give them a bit of texture, but not putting in that extra effort, just to get them done. All in all, I quite like the Gravis armor and the grasses and stuff like that. Not too bad, apart from it's just a lot more edge highlighting to do. And I did the extra yellow on the back there just so they pop out a bit more on the table. You know, yeah, not too bad. I'll show you the sergeant quick. Oh, by the way, if you do want to see my full Space Wolves Army showcase, I've made a video for that in the last couple of days. I'll link that up now. Yeah, I show pretty much every painted model of all 1000 points of them. So yeah, that's my sergeant. As you can see, he's got nothing really different there, apart from he's got a slightly more bare head. And yeah, extra dangly bits there. So yeah, that's that dude. Not too bad. I'm definitely much happier with the outcome of my pack markings. They look a lot more sharp and wolfy, I guess. Really happy with that. And that was my 1000 points. Now just a quick little side project I did after that, just for a little bit of fun, because I, you know, days on end of painting and that, I like to reward myself with a little bit of building and kit bashing because that's my favorite part of the hobby. And I got, you know, like not Mortal Realm, sorry, the Conquest magazines, the little 40k subscription things. They had a sale going on now that the thing's over. And I bought this Lieutenant Calcius. You know, he was like the Ultramarine Special Lieutenant. There's actually an Ultramarine logo over there. I shaved that off. Ultramarine logos everywhere. Yeah, but I used his body because he's kind of like walking forward like that. Used a Chaos Warrior sword from Age of Sigmar. Put a bit of wolfy thing on there. And yeah, I just wolfed this guy up and now he's my company champion. Super happy with how he turned out with his little combat shield there and he's like, come at me bro kind of thing going on. Yeah, probably one of my favorite kit bashers so far. I'm ready, like it's simple and effective, but I'm really looking forward to painting this guy up. So yeah, just a little project there to add on to my army. Don't worry, I'll get to the Demon Prince in a second, but let's get all the other stuff out of the way because I'll probably be chatting about that one for a bit longer. Next up, this little baggie over here. Now this is the Lieutenant dude from, well, actually let me just get the proper model out quick. Yeah, this is the Space Wolf Lieutenant or Battle Leader as we call them. And like see, I've got him already there. And I bought another one, yeah, because I found it really cheap on eBay. But my plan is, because he's already kind of wolfy looking and that pose, what I'm planning on doing is I'm planning on posing him on some broken scenery or something like that. And I've ordered in some jump packs. And what I'm going to do is obviously it's a Primaris body and they can't use storm shields and thunder hammers. But what I'm going to make is I'm going to make myself like a Wolf Lord, jump pack Wolf Lord, thunder hammer storm shield. Have him kind of like jumping off some scenery. And yeah, like I said, I'm just using his Primaris body just so it looks in scale and better. And I'm sure one day Primaris like captains and stuff will get those options, especially with all the new kind of close combat units they've announced for 9th edition. So yeah, like I said, I've got a body over there. I'm just waiting for my jump packs and stuff, and I'm going to be kit bashing that dude up. So that's something I'm super excited about. Lastly, on the things I've bought, I'm actually in the process of planning a Flesh Eater Courts army. Nothing too massive, but I'm going to try a lot of cool things. I'm going to try some new basing techniques and yeah, and I saw this on eBay as well, and I thought, you know what? I'm not even anywhere near getting ready to play it, so these spells probably look like the last important thing I need, but they look super badass and fun to paint. So yeah, that's all fresh in the box. I haven't touched it yet, but super looking forward to that, especially those horses and stuff. That's going to be amazing to paint. Alrighty, on to the Demon Prince. Now, like I always say, I normally do the Warhammer community painting competition every single month because it's just a good, interesting kind of way to test your skills or maybe just get one little project done. Like I always say, it's not attached to an army or a war band. It's just one dude or one tank or one something. Yeah, it's just an excuse and it gives you kind of like a time limit so you have to get it done. You know, it's not like, I'll get to it later. And also if you want to, it's also a good opportunity to maybe, I don't know, push your skills. But anyway, last time I made a video saying like, oh, choose my entry for me. And some of you guys voted for the Demon Prince, among other things. But I thought, you know what? The Demon Prince seems super fun to paint, and I chose him. So yeah, this is the end result. Once again, if you follow me on Twitter or Instagram, you would have seen this guy by now. Yeah, not too bad. It took me like two and a half days to paint him up. Yeah, it goes in with my general Death God aesthetic with that armor and stuff like that. Now, admittedly, I do know I need to like weather him up, like have drippy ooze markings and like oil stains and shit on him, but yeah, that will come later when I actually get back to my Death God and like properly at some point. And also the base is super boring on this dude. Well, I mean, I like the brickwork and stuff. It just needs a bit more. It's just all grey right now. And I don't know if you can see, I got a little bit of rust effects in there. Got his crazy little bulging eyeball. Purpley skin with bits of red. Don't know if you can see it around there. Yeah, I really love Rakarth flesh as a paint. I mean, this miniature is like 90% Rakarth flesh. I mean, the skin and the burn all done that. It's just different washes on top of it. A little fly on his arm. Loads of little boils. Put a little bit of Nurgling, what's it called? Nurgle's Rot, whatever, that green slime stuff on top of that just to give it an extra bit of like oozy look to it. Now, because I decided to do the Demon Prince for the competition, And because I also painted up the Dark Imperium like Death Guard set ages ago, and because I did like 1,000 points for my wolves, I thought, well, why not try like a mini project of bringing the Death Guard up to 1,000 points, because they weren't too many points short. So I mean, it's not probably not going to be the most optimal army in the world, but with this Demon Prince, and all I'm adding is 5 extra Plague Marines. So I'll pop them up here. Yeah, just adding these 5 dudes in there. With that, either gives me, if I'm correct, or if Battle Scribe's correct, will give me 100% 1,000 points of Death Guard. So if I can get these done in like maybe next week or something, that means I would have had 2 armies up to 1,000 points in this lockdown. There's 2 extra armies I can go out and have pretty decently sized games with, so I'm super happy with that. So yeah, like I said, I've airbrushed these guys up, I've done their armor. It's just all the small detail work now. I'll just show you guys this dude over here, because he comes from the Space Marine Heroes Series 3, and he's definitely one of my favorite ones out of that box set. Super happy I got him. Yeah, got him ordered in from China. Obviously that's Japanese, but got it from China, and yeah, they're all amazing kits. I've did a video of these guys absolutely ages ago. It's like one of the first videos I ever did on this channel, so I'll link that up as well if you want to check it. I don't know how good it is at this point. To be honest, I love the like some of the Death Guard looks great. Not a fan of all of it, and I absolutely love the playstyle. It's like the playstyle is 100% for me, but yeah, I feel like painting Death Guard kind of feels like a chore. I've just never really been a fan of like power armor painting, especially with Death Guard. They got so much extra detail. Just yeah, it should be fun, especially because you can be kind of like messy and grimy with them and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm gonna get these guys done. Maybe that will respark, because I got pretty much every model in the Death Guard line. So yeah, hopefully that will like kind of respark my love for them and I can get more done. But yeah, other than that, with my painting competition dude over there, get my 1,000 points done, doing a little kit bash, prepping for my Flesh Eater courts and my future Space Wolf kit bashes. I also got the newest Mortal Realms delivery, so but I'll be releasing a video of that within the next coming days, kind of going through what came in that delivery. Will probably be a short one because there wasn't too much in that. And lastly, I've actually just spent today basing all of my Ogre Maw tribe, like my Beastclaw Raiders and my Ogres and stuff like that. And it took me a lot longer than I expected because, yeah, those bases are big. Like I said, I'll probably be cutting in like a little video of them right now. So yeah, to kind of summarize, I got a lot of going on. Trying out more 1,000-point armies, doing my Ogres, starting prepping for Flesh Eater courts. Definitely keeping myself busy with all my backlogging adding to it as usual. I'm actually planning a video talking about like choosing a main army and stuff for like games. But yeah, I'll probably get that done maybe next week or something. Anyway, guys, as usual, if you liked the video, you know what to do. And of course, jump in the comments below or on my Discord and share some pictures and comments about what you've been up to this week. Yeah, maybe share your thoughts on where I am with my project so far, because I'm really trying to get through my backlog while trying to do YouTube and all that kind of stuff at the same time. But yeah, really looking forward to seeing what you guys have been up to. And until then, if you enjoy this kind of hobby content and painting guides, kit bashes, all that kind of stuff, maybe check out my channel and subscribe as well. But until then, guys, see you in the next one. Bye-bye.